up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to another MrBeast drama reaction. I don't know what we want to call this, but yeah, last night we checked out DogPack404's newest video. MrBeast is a sociopath with his interview with Jake, and you guys, you let me know, hey, hot sauce, like you can't, you got to jump into this. You got to see what's going on. This isn't just a, you know, something that's gonna blow over. You know, I've been reacting to MrBeast for a couple years now. Dude has definitely been a massive idol that I've looked up to. Like it's gonna take a lot for me to turn coat and like go against him and be like, oh, he's someone that's evil. Like we need some proof. We need actual stuff. So I'm hoping that's what's on here. And again, unbiased. If you guys saw my reaction to the he's a sociopath, I gave an unbiased opinion. By the end of it, like, we need some answers from MrBeast. We need some answers from Jimmy. The treatment of Jake, absolutely uncalled for. Yes, it was something he signed up for, but you know, there was no waivers that were signed. You should never be put in that position where it starts to negatively affect you mentally. And the second that does, it should have stopped being filmed. And then at the end, they were talking about someone that, you know, a registered offender was working for MrBeast and everyone knew it. So we need some answers, but we're about to peep out. I worked for MrBeast. He's a fraud. See what this is all about. I know, yes, this is backward, but it's okay. Let it happen. Yeah, help support by smashing that subscribe button. And we are about to roll into this right now. So I hope y'all are ready. Roll that intro. Boom.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. Oh, all right, chat. This is gonna be hard to watch.
Do you think attention is the most valuable
currency
in the world?
You guys have said there's,
well, of course, if you could post something,
concrete proof. MrBeast is a bad guy in this. So
we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this name.
Very smart with your money. Throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
Lottery for money.
It's got to the point where he's gambling with people's lives.
You don't have to pay anything to enter legitimate sports.
How is this legal? I don't get it. It's a scam.
Hundreds of forged or fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and
what? Dude is definitely on some. Dude, look at his pupils.
did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the video. So this is part one into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying like, oh, if you knew why you
a cornfield? What is this video, bro?
And also like, going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors that this person is this way, or that, you know, there's obviously evidence of like the Shad-based stuff. Like, that's been out for a while. People have internally known at the company that like Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and the company protects her, or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew. So, you know, which I
talking about his Discord server where they shared it. And so this is something else too I need to look into, is this Discord server, or maybe he talks about it on here. I don't know anything about it.
I'm going to reveal in this video, but you know, there's messages happening like MrBeast Discords, and yeah, I don't know. It's a mess when like MrBeast contestants are being exposed to like minor attracted persons and the company's protecting them. You know, there's a big emphasis at the company of like how to manipulate children, like understanding their psychology and everything, and like seeing that that's sort of used in weird ways. And you know, there's been like parasocial relationships, and you know, encouraging like almost children simping for these people. And you know, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say like his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that like he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 to 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says like 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know,
parents,
like,
parents YouTube,
yeah. Massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is...
Okay. And again, so I'm going to call out, just like I did in the last video, I'm going to call out stuff, you know, both sides, unbiased opinion. I'm gonna call out stuff that I agree with, stuff that I don't agree with. Right there, every YouTuber does that, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you encourage people to subscribe and grow your brand, and you know, it's just like clickbait. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Tommy in it. You know, I bought the world's largest water park or something. And it was literally just him there for a day. Like, he didn't buy it. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, we're picking at
finally calling
Apple,
on the
or whatever the saying is,
act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you, and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini, and to make it happen, you could be in one of these videos right now, and you might get pictures next to it. You might get $100,000. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe and you can come next time. I give you $100,000. Subscribe again. Subscribe and you can win $10. Red subscribe button, and you could also win $100,000. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No. But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole
So, real quick, that's... And again, I told you guys this in the last video, like, if MrBeast fakes his videos, like, fully fakes, yes, I'll be upset. That stuff, that's not faking your videos. That's just adding, it's polishing your product. It's making it more entertaining, making it more Hollywood. There's a difference between a video like my vlog with my kids and then MrBeast making a vlog. Like, mine cost me my equipment. MrBeast costs millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, it's a polished product. There's a difference. That's not faking a video, dude. And there's nothing wrong with asking people to subscribe to your channel either.
The whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact,
Mac's not a secret employee. We know he's an employee. He's part of their team. And like,
You did it! Yeah!
What we did was scripted. Holy shit, this stuff would be easy.
And even that right there, dude, and again, this is just my opinion. I'm okay with that. Like, if he's supposed to slow down to add a dramatic effect, like, again, it makes it more entertaining. But as long as that video is not scripted, like, especially that, because I think that's Mac's third video where he does win the money. Like, if that's all fake, bro, like, yeah, that's going to piss me off. But I'm fine with adding stuff for dramatic effects because, again, it makes the video more entertaining, which is why we watch MrBeast, because it's an entertaining video.
To pump out.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend
That's a nice house.
$800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
I mean, yes, DogPack, that's almost $1 million. Like that, he's not making $1 million. Like prior to this, yes, he might be up in a house. I mean, if he owns it or is renting it or he gets to stay in there, him having $1 million in his bank account is going to drastically, well, Uncle Sam's going to tax the crap out of it, but yes, that's going to drastically change his life.
We're in the place that we drove to.
And again, I know some of you guys are going to be upset with me saying I'm not defending Jimmy. I'm just giving my opinion on stuff that I feel is like being nitpicked, grabbing for stuff.
What do you?
And then
make money?
If there's stuff that's messed up, like in the last video, I don't think Jake was treated right. You know, the offender guy working for MrBeast, like that stuff's messed up.
How did you make it?
And I think we do need answers from Jimmy.
Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. We will die. Do you understand that?
During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night completely
bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
So, I mean, yeah, there's still a big part of the raft that we can't see, and we can't see the rest in there, but that does look pretty suspicious.
After standing the whole night completely soaked.
But again, I remember this. This is one of my favorite MrBeast videos. I mean, that's a big area, but
spend the night soaked. Jimmy, you slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in.
So I will say, if they're in a production yacht on any of that, that will make me mad. But again, you gotta remember, chat, this is speculative. None of this is concrete proof. And again, that could have been a weird angle. They could have been on the other side of that. I will definitely admit that that picture didn't make it look good. But again, it's not proof. I would be very upset though if that video is faked. If any videos are faked. Again, I'm okay with stuff being done in production. But if you say you're stranded out to sea for, what was it, 50 hours or 5 days or a week, you better be stranded out to sea for 7 days. You know?
Post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens last second, it's fake. Or if you can hear someone's voice but can't see their mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Take that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees or just the employees themselves. And
so that video, what, that's 200 people? I mean, you know, I don't know what he has said or hasn't said, like if they're all supposed to be, you know, random, but if a couple of them are fill-ins, or 200 people is a lot of people. People are going to miss flights. People are going to miss, you know, say they can go and then they just don't show up. People get sick, you know, weddings, you know, funerals, a lot of stuff's going to happen. So I'm guessing a lot of times he has people fill in. Again, a lot of this is just speculative stuff. And again, chat, you gotta remember, I need proof to believe that MrBeast is an evil person that's been manipulating and, you know, stealing and all this crazy stuff. Like, we need proof. Like, we're so quick to cancel people and ruin people's careers off just somebody saying something. And I mean, we obviously still have a long way to go in this video, but like nothing has been said so far. Nothing.
When they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million. And what's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the boys had won by a lot. And because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money. But doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone so they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. You know, apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge. And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. You know, I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close.
Okay, so on that one, I mean, I think it depends on like, that's tough. That is tough. Like, I see helping, but you are making it unfair for the people that you're not helping, right? So I do see that. I don't think that necessarily makes it a fake video, but I do think, and this is something I talked about in the last video and also in the comments, like I do believe, since this is like a game show and it's massive, like I do think it should be regulated to an extent, just like any game show is. But at the end of the day, YouTube is not regulated. So technically, MrBeast isn't doing anything wrong no matter what, because this isn't regulated. Whereas television is regulated. Not cable, but television. So, I don't know. That is tough. Like, so that's probably like the first thing that I think I could see going either way. Yeah.
In that offstage, producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses. I want to show one more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever.
Oh,
Let's
snap.
assume that it's all real-time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches. And then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize.
So real quick, it's not just that MrBeast does not have this, YouTube does not have this, because it's not a requirement. I do think it should, though. Like, I think if you're going to come across as a game show that's fair and everything, like, it should be regulated. So I do agree with that, but I don't think this is necessarily a knock against Jimmy, though.
You have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game, but it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here.
Sorry, chat. I had something in my teeth. I could feel it, so I was trying to...
Absolutely no climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I am up here.
Yeah, I know who she is. She was pretty
if it
mad.
was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production. Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Also, I think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something, saying subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, MrBeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways.
I think that was phase rug on there, wasn't it?
It's so annoying. Stop this.
A lot of YouTubers
shit.
do
I'm
this,
so
chat.
tired of it.
Tell us how you feel, PewDiePie.
People are still like buying subs for this shit.
Over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and we literally found him 1 minute before Zach. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order.
All right, so here, chat. Yeah, you can't do this. Now, what I will say, I don't know, man. Like, I'm guessing Jimmy's playing ignorance here, which could be true. You know what I mean? Like, but this is also why you have lawyers. Like, this stuff should be ran by lawyers, should be ran by his team. Like, hey, yeah, you can't do a giveaway if you're making people pay to enter. But I don't care about this. Like, this isn't. A lot of YouTubers have done this in the past, and I'm not saying that that makes it right. But yeah, I think if, and this is just me putting myself in his shoes, I think if he knew this was illegal, I don't think he would have done it, especially broadcasting it. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally broadcasting that you're doing something illegal. It'd be like filming, it'd be like streaming breaking into a car, you know what I mean? Or something like that. But yeah, I don't, you know, I think in his eyes, he was just looking at it as like he's rewarding people buying the merch. But by doing that, he was doing an illegal lottery. So yeah, I'm not excusing this. Definitely legal. Should MrBeast's empire be ruined because of this? No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Now, if these shirts are made by 3 to 10-year-olds in Malaysia, yes, he should go to jail. Again, chat, I'm just, you know, we're a third of the way into this. I know we have 2/3 left, but
hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
We do.
Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Stephen King. And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Steven made a profit.
Steven's a handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Steven.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 iPhones in this piñata, and we're gonna give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah, oh,
we did one.
Oh wait, hey Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked the piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, "Are we trying to not sell merch?"
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. It's like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money. What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after the stream and it's gonna be like,
oh no, what a waste.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7
almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, that's clearly Jimmy acting there, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. He doesn't need to act like that. I call stuff as I see it, dude. That is shitty of him to, oh, we're not gonna make money. Like, yes, you're clearly making money, bro. Like, you're making a lot of money. Does it say how many shirts they sold? Or did he just say that? Right in front of my face! Yeah, bro, come on, dude. 69,000 shirts. Like, yes, you made profit, bro. You ain't gotta act, Jimmy. And this is what I'm saying. Just be real with us. So I call stuff out as I see it, dude. I think that's, you know,
selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit? That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show how winners are picked. So it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, hey, pick a name right now. And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated, to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast is...
It's also something else to point out, though. 1 in 1,600 is pretty damn good odds for any sort of giveaway. Like, that's actually insanely good odds. Yes, obviously, he still profited an astronomical amount of money, but those are good odds. Really good odds.
Isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino, and this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, we are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer, that we throw money in random orders or that we throw items in random orders? Yeah.
Somebody screamed in chat, I want to switch.
Hey.
Buy a shirt.
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own independent event. You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones. Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything. And then someone be like, yeah, actually, that's illegal. Right.
I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
And we're giving away a Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're going to put this in someone's order that buys something. And we're going to have 24 people. We're going to put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, It's the pilot guy.
Let's get it!
Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
Even though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh, first person out gets a car, and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me
he's done that a lot, though.
Constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino, and the owner comes out and he says, guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money. Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives. And we're going to throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
I thought it was him. I was like, keep going. Wait, really? Let's go! Wait, it's literally like his initial. Who is it? My cousin. Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts, so when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying things like buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family. Now, this commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that. I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched a live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. He loves his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt. And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed, but I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true.
So 100%, if somebody won something, like, and it was set on there, then yes, they should have absolutely won that prize. And if that did not happen, then that is extremely messed up. And that would upset me. And that would be very shitty of Jimmy. Because again, I don't like when stuff is faked. I don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, yes, no, let me rephrase it. 'Cause I mean, it is illegal, but should this ruin Jimmy for him selling merch and giving out prizes to people that buy the merch? I don't think so. I think we're nitpicking here. Again, however, if people are promised something, you won this, they should have said prize. Now, if someone misunderstands something, that's not Jimmy's fault. If a 10-year-old misunderstands something, that's not Jimmy's fault. If a 40-year-old misunderstands something, that's not Jimmy's fault. Again, though, if someone's promised something and that did not happen, that is very messed up. If they won, they should have said prize of what was promised to them. That is the kind of stuff that will make me mad and should not have happened. But if people are thinking that they should have won, why is there a metallic echo in here? That's weird. I mean, come on, dude. I think that's kind of nitpicking, but I do, again, if people won something, they should have the prize. Plain and simple.
MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally...
Very messed up. See, chat, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is proof. Like, that's messed up. You can't... Hell no, bro. You can't be faking signatures, dude. See, again, as you can hear, I'm getting mad. Like, that is messed up. That is faking a signature. Messed up.
Accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature, even though it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Hey! MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast. That's obviously his, MrBeast. This is so cool. That's obviously his, MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collector's items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, MrBeast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this.
You're very smart with your money.
The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
By this point, MrBeast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase. So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win, which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash. So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to be in a video. 3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized. It fucking exploded. So obviously MrBeast refunded everyone, right? Right? Is it MrBeast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10 I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. buy this shirt to be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number, like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000, and then my people give me the name. So the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo Diaz.
Website did have a no purchase necessary link hidden at the bottom of the page. Buy the shirt to be in the video.
Bro, there's an actual $100 bill.
Oh, no. Wait, really?
Like, they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100. Everyone click the link, or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
MrBeast is the American dream.
Now I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which MrBeast does not do.
Definitely agree.
This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down?
Oh, wow, I
Even
do remember
Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to shut down in the US. Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. You remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it, okay? It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it.
Somewhere out there, you will win this.
Icicle. Site balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least MrBeast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean, at least MrBeast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how MrBeast really wanted to work with this company. Oh, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to?
Yeah, tons. Yeah, so a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate, like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was
didn't Ricegum did quite a few people.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, they got a lot of hate for that.
Right.
Jimmy was, he wanted to work with that company when he heard about it because there was a lot of money and we wanted to give that money away in a video. And I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal. And then Jake, Paul, and Ricegum ended up doing that deal and got a lot of hate for it.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience? MrBeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new
I didn't know he fired his manager.
They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are going to have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting to look back at this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's. Less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients, and just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them 1 to 6.
I'm gonna be completely honest, totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money.
I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
Okay. This is the one you believe in?
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No? You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective.
I
Oh
do
my
like
god, this tastes good to me.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we're going completely off of.
Oh,
we're
well,
going completely off of.
we're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients. Infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this, man. Okay, okay. I'm starting to figure
This
this one out.
definitely
You're gonna like
back
this one, right? You like
this
salt?
backfired.
You guys a sea salt guy. I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt.
No,
I want to try those.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You like. You're a
best
dark
one?
chocolate kind of guy. Yes, I can read the room. The room is red.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed
That
the formula
backfired,
again,
bro.
where it has mostly the same ingredients as her.
That reminds me of where Tommy tried a Beast Burger, and Tommy's like, "This is crap, bro." But yeah, okay. So let's see here.
Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than a third of those prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking
I
Five
think
Guys.
Beast
If this
Burger's
shit
gone,
can be
right?
Successful. Fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
It doesn't matter. The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Brother, oh. So here's something though. These are like independent restaurants that run. So he came out with this during COVID, right? It's called a ghost kitchen. He has no control over this. Which is why he's getting out of it. And he understood, like, dude, this is bad. My kids and I have had Beast Burger multiple times, always had a good experience. Now, I've had friends that have had Beast Burger as well and had terrible experiences. So I know, I mean, just look, dude, that is nasty, bro. That's raw. That's mad cow disease all over it, mold. And this is why, like, there was potential with ghost kitchens, but you have no control, no quality control over this stuff because you don't have quality control over that kitchen. That is nasty, bro. Nasty.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
Also, this digital wheel is not remotely representative of your actual odds. Mark Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the Carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the Carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all.
That's
in
such a good video, chat.
This is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely pigging out on Feastables, and I'm trying to do this. MrBeast is teaching us gambling? Minus points because there's no cool music. Anyway, let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total chance, obviously. Like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy,
say
thank
to
you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know.
Was it though? Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the...
Okay, chat, that is super sketchy, bro. And again, yeah, teaching kids to gamble, I mean, come on, that is extremely effed up. Whether or not you're gamifying it or anything like that, it's still teaching kids addictive personalities. Again, chat, see, I told you. I call stuff as I see it. Stuff that I don't think's wrong or I think it's like grabbing at, sorry, I get hiccups. Grabbing at, reaching for straw, whatever the saying is. Like, I call it as it is. This is messed up. This is wrong. This is teaching kids gambling, and even worse, it's teaching kids addictive habits.
The chocolate factory, and
that's sketchy, bro.
Do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen, maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll
Very
just
suspicious.
say,
I'll agree.
In my opinion, as somebody who worked for MrBeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes.
Oh my God, whatever happened to him?
Give some contestants better chance.
Oh, what was his name? He was off of Eric's channel too. Dude, what happened to him, bro? I know he kind of started blowing up on his own channel. I just haven't. Wow. I forgot about this dude.
And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket, because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
So, and that's another thing that is extremely messed up. The fact that he advertised his bars as healthy, is only 5 ingredients, less calories, all this stuff, which it was in the beginning. But then to make it more tasty and better, you revamp it, new formula, add more ingredients, less healthy. Like, that's, was that the plan all along? To, advertise it as being healthier so people do buy it, but then you revamp it and then you're just like, oh, I'm not going to mention that it's more unhealthy. Like, that, again, that's messed up.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables.
You're creating a new market.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm bringing new customers to the aisle.
Okay, I guess he does want to admit it. Kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag about, Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention, technically I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company. But I know that poor diet and especially excessive sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America, including some of the health problems that MrBeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. MrBeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
The only thing real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe. This is like more calories in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily basis.
That's crazy. That is a lot. But again, this, I don't see anything wrong. I mean, goodness, we had the Travis Scott meal. We had Cardi B. Did she have a meal? Like, a lot of people have partnered up. And I get where this is going though. You're making something that people are gonna buy, your audience, and they're typically kids, and so I get it, but it's just like when movies, every movie ever has, or not, I know clearly not every movie ever, but it's like, when McDonald's makes Pokemon toys, like, are we canceling Pokemon for having cards with the McDonald's Happy Meal? You get what I'm saying? Like, this is the stuff that I feel like we're grasping at straws here. Is it wrong for MrBeast to make a healthier bar and then change the formula so then it tastes better and it's way unhealthier? I think that is wrong, yes. Is this wrong? Not at all.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
The #1 killer in America is obesity. The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the U.S. only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how
I will 100% agree with
high
that.
Calorie and high sugar diets are in America. But like, bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway, is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habits. Like, doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just fucking evil to me, and I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar, and they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put a lot of like hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at MrBeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard. Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. MrBeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me. I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses somewhere, but it's very difficult to find them.
And that's another thing, 100%. They should be announcing that, right? No purchase necessary. Like, they should be. And then, you know, if you do purchase, it helps increase your odds or whatever, but you should announce the no purchase necessary. And then no purchasing, the people that don't purchase should be entered in it. Like, that's how it's ran. It should be ran.
If you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned comments, nothing.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out and we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen. And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to Feastables.com right now and order some chocolate. Only problem is the chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. Again, the free entry method can cost
I'll admit, this is so wrong, dude.
Also,
so
going
wrong.
back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits MrBeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart.
Yeah, they tried canceling Jimmy over this. I get it.
Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously.
It got a lot.
How can I successfully clean up
Because he's basically asking for, like, free labor doing it, and I'll admit that was messed up.
Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags. What the fuck, dude? Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated? Dude, was Walmart in on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything. Also, a company asking children for selfies is a little bit weird. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty of space, I wouldn't complain. Ah! I just cannot believe they were going to give $5,000 to one of MrBeast's child laborers for stocking shelves. And no one at MrBeast was
very messed up.
Hey, this is a
That's
terrible
a bad idea.
Actually, if you said that, you're probably fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired. What? This is such horse shit. You can do that?
I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a 3rd place ranking.
But I do think their branding is like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's best chocolate.
World's best pizza.
What does that even fucking mean?
Define that yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I would think you'd have to, I don't know. I'm sure whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration. In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly pay MrBeast for. So in these live streams when MrBeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're gonna be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. Randomly, I'm not gonna tell you when, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm gonna randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream and one person watching this YouTube live stream. I'm gonna give you each $5,000. So, keep watching.
There's no predictable intervals for when MrBeast will give things away for free to people who watch, so you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers have to keep watching, which is time and effort that directly benefits MrBeast. The more viewers, the more money MrBeast obviously makes, either directly through sales or AdSense or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law. MrBeast just uses gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become
100% this is wrong, dude.
Where the currency you pay with is attention.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course.
Or labor, or money sometimes.
Yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit over him. Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes say in these videos where he like builds all these wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him, and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting MrBeast use them in a video.
I remember that video.
They still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at MrBeast, and they said they were going to send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say.
Oh, I remember this dude.
To the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest 50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for MrBeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally got the remaining amount in my bank account, I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So
if you actually watch this video, you know, MrBeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, MrBeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like, that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house, and we sat down and we planned all this in an hour. Yeah,
that is crazy.
Came to my house and we planned this out, and yeah, in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. The vehicles are yours.
What we're actually gonna do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read it, you're a millionaire, you ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God you won the $1 million.
Definitely mess up. Definitely messed up, dude.
You're selling Krabby Patties, eh, Plankton?
That's right, Squidward. And there's a free bucket helmet with every purchase. Care for one?
No! You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
I used to watch iDubbbz.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you set up Mr. Krabs. You stole the crown so Neptune would freeze him and you could finally get your stubby little paws on the Krabby Patty formula. It was you all along. But you made one fatal mistake. You messed with my paycheck. And I'm gonna report you to the highest authority in the land, King Neptune.
We'll see about that, Inspector Loose Lips.
Now activating helmet brain control devices.
What?
All hail Plankton.
What's going on here?
All hail Plankton. Seize him, slaves! All hail Plankton.
I did not hear!
All hail Plankton. Who can stop me now?
Now be like shocked, like have your hands over your face, like you're emotional as you can be. So like have your hand reaching for it and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like be like really shocked with your mouth open.
Do you think attention?
All right, let me bring in chat. See, dude, this, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate, and if you even made it this far, hate this, because I'm not defending Jimmy. Like, there's half of this stuff I think is super messed up, dude. Introducing gambling to children. Very, very wrong, bro. Should never happen. That should not be a thing. Should not. You're introducing addictive habits to children. I don't like the chocolate thing at all. You know, you advertise that it's healthy. That's lying to parents as well, because then you change the formula, made it drastically unhealthier than Hershey's, the thing that you're always comparing it to. Asking people to clean up your crap in Walmart aisles, dude, that is messed up. So messed up. Do I think he's faking his content? No, I don't. I think, you know, yes, some people do they know him? Again, we don't know, you know, did some people cancel last minute? Like, I get 200 people, you know, I guarantee you 5%, 10% of people canceled. So that's 20 fill-ins he had to find, maybe even more. Because everything is filmed in North Carolina. Stuff happens. This video, like, I think the newest video, I think, is more messed up than this, and potentially the third video is the one that is the big one. You know, some pretty big allegations on the third video. This one, chat, I don't know, man. I think it's tough. You know, the illegal lotteries, like, I don't know. And again, this is just my opinion. I think, you know, I guess it's like, you know, in church, you know, every sin is technically equal to every sin, but you know, I know you can't just claim negligence, but I don't know. The legal lottery, definitely illegal. In my eyes, do I think that's something that like somebody should be ruined over and canceled over? No, I don't. Like, I don't believe he had any malicious intent in there. I believe he was selling merch. You know, obviously if I promote it and add giveaways, it's going to sell more merch. I don't think when you sell merch, you're trying to make money. So I don't think there's anything wrong. As long, again, my problem with it though, is if, you know, if you're giving $50,000 away worth of merch, you better be giving away, or not of merch. If you're giving away $50,000 worth of prizes, you better be giving away $50,000 worth of prizes. There should have been, you know, how many ever, 100 prizes given away. There better have been 100 people that got those prizes. That is the stuff that would, or does, make me angry. And again, the polishing content, there's nothing wrong with that, dude. I mean, let's be real. Like, it makes it more entertaining to watch. And it doesn't mean he's faking videos. He's polishing the content. Everybody does that. Survivor does that. When they read the results, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff's polished. They go through the results, lay them down so it's more dramatic when they read it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's making it polished. It's not faking it. But gambling, wrong. The chocolate should probably stay away from that because you lied. It's not healthy. And not saying that it was really healthy to begin with. So yeah, this is tough, man. Again, I'm more upset with the newer video that DogPack came out in regards to Jimmy, you know, and the allegations of offenders working for him. But this video, I don't know, man, this video is tough. Like, there's some things I think were really nitpicking. And again, chat, I'm just giving you my honest opinion. I know the comments are going to be drastically hating on some of my opinion because you feel like I'm defending him, which I'm not. I'm just calling out things that I think we're grasping at here. We're trying to find reasons. Whereas towards the end, yeah, definitely some stuff that we need answers. And here's the thing. Don't get it twisted. We need answers. Like, Jimmy, you are being accused of a lot of stuff here. We need answers, MrBeast. Because your empire's on the line here, dude. Like, this stuff ain't just gonna go away. Let's get that out there too. This stuff ain't just going away. So I don't know, man. It's tough. Some of this stuff I don't see anything wrong with. A good portion of it I do, though. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I know, again, for some of you guys, this probably isn't the reaction, especially because the stuff I didn't, like, you know, I felt like we were nitpicking was early on. And a lot of people probably just watch 10 minutes and they're like, he's defending him. Well, you didn't make it to the part where I said this is extremely messed up and pisses me off. But, yeah, this is tough, dude. And this is why I don't like reacting to this stuff, because I know it's just not... You can't make anybody happy in regards to, like, this video, my reaction. It's going to piss off a lot of people and make some people happy. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But, yeah, we definitely need answers, MrBeast. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully I didn't frustrate too many of you. Again, I just... Wrong or right, I'm always honest with you guys. I give you my honest opinion, you know, and maybe part 3 is going to come out and I'll be like, holy cow, MrBeast is evil. What I seen here, yeah, I don't think he's evil from this video. Did he do some wrong? For sure. And we need answers. But let me know what you guys think. I always keep it 100 with you. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Smash the subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's eat, sleep, and we beats. And as usual, comment a note. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Coming to love. This last game. Peace out, champ.